Oh, for goodness sake. I could have sworn I pressed that button, Di. I could have sworn I pressed the button. So annoying. And it's really funny because it comes through sound. I know, I've seen it. Oh, it's that button, innit? It's the button. Oh, it's so lovely to be with you. Who else have we got? Oh, Britt. Oh, Sharon. Hey, Lucy. You were missed this morning, Lucy. We were all noticing you weren't there. Yeah, it's there. I forgot to press the button. Hello, Pat and our piglet. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Oh, who's that one? Who's that one? Now then, let me get in. Inky Susie. Hello, Inky Susie. Yeah, I've got sound now. I've got sound. It's fine. It's just the button. It's I turn it off when I go live, you see. And then forget to put it back on again. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. Now, I've done quite a bit of prep, so I'm ready. I'm going to crack straight on because I've 2 demos to do. So I might not finish them, but I'm going to do as much as I can. Hello, Karina. It's such a beautiful collection to work with. Now, if you missed the collection this morning, it's a brand new collection from Stamperia. We launched it this morning. We did have a really busy launch, so I know the one-store bundle, I think, has gone. I think that's sold out. Oh, Lucy, I hope you're feeling all right. Hello, lovely Sylvia. Hello there, Kate. Oh, it's lovely to have your company. Oh, right. Okay, so the gorgeous Stamperia. So it's a Herbarium. Hold on a minute, I have to try and say it right. Herbarium Silvae. Herbarium Silvae. Maybe. But it's utterly beautiful. We are absolutely in love with it. So I showed it this morning. So this morning we just took our time going through it, looking at everything. But this afternoon is playtime. So I've got maybe an hour, maybe 2, that I'm going to give myself to have a little bit of a play. But as I say, I've done a lot of prep. I know we had quite a lot of sellouts, but do check the website because I know we've still got some goodies left. But we haven't got masses of stock. We don't have masses of stock because obviously we have certain stock allocated to us. So we get what we're given. So if you do want some, I would urge you to be nice and quick. Obviously, I'd love to have done the molds, but me being me, you know what I've done? I don't know where I've put my open clay. I think I've left it in the... Oh, is there some there? There might be some here, actually. I might. I mean, I haven't planned the moulds because I've planned something else. But you never know. I might be able to show them you. Let me see if this clay's... Oh, it's all right as well. I might be able to. Because I know we've got some moulds left. But I'll show you what I've planned. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I never get that elf on the shelf. What's the elf on the shelf been up to? I hope it's not been very naughty. Now, if you do want anything, check our website out. It is, of course, Art Inspirations. That's me and our Amanda. We've got some really good bundles, all with 10% saving. Please join our loyalty club because we've got double points. When it's a Stamperia launch, we do double points. And at the end of the live, I will let you know when to type win. Not at the minute, but at the end of the live, I'm going to tell you when to type it because I'm then going to pick from all the people watching someone to win £25. Yay! To spend in store. Now, obviously, our fabulous website, we've got all sorts of stuff. So do have a little perusal. If you're spending over £30, it's free postage. And we do offer Klarna and PayPal as well. So we've got those options if you want to split your payments. But yeah, the biggie has been this incredible collection. I'm going to spin you. Are you ready? Well, I'm not actually because I haven't set my camera up, which is, I've sort of set my camera up and have a look at that. Look at that. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Bit of a mess. Let me just, do you know, oh, everybody. Right, the camera is currently on the floor. So just bear with a second. Oh, thank you for sharing, Jackie. The camera is on the floor. So I'm going to show you that picture while I go and look for my second camera. Because I dropped it and now the link's broken. And now, where is my phone? Bear with. Oh, and now I can't see it. Where will that have gone? Oh, it might be on the shelf. It's not an elf on the shelf. Oh, I might do this. Hope it aren't broken. Oh, honestly, my phone, I dropped it that many times. It might be, do you know what, everybody? Just bear with, because I'm going to have to do some climbing now, I think. Because I don't know if it's on the shelf. It's gone down the back. I knew I need to sort this out. Because unfortunately, down the back of my my desk where I demo, there's a gap. And I keep saying I need to sort that because it's lethal. I'm just going to lose all sorts down there. What I didn't want to lose is my camera. Is it there? Is it? Yay! There it is. What else is down here while I'm here? An ink pad, some ducks, some tape. Not much more, actually. Oh, I nearly broke my demonstration. Right, okay. I've got the second camera. Bear with. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. At least it's there. Oh, a little bit of climbing. I thought, well, I'll let you see what's his face while I'm climbing. That's nicer, isn't it? Having a little look. Right, let me just send my camera because I need to now link it back up again. That's frustrating, isn't it? Right, share camera, bear with. Oh, is David there? You weren't here either this morning, are David? Nice to have your company. Oh, organising myself. I lost my camera. Right, that's up. Because I've got it on the little thing here. And thing is, right, I don't even move it, and yet it's never where I seem to have it the last time I was live. You know what I mean? And it's like, but I haven't moved it. So how come it's a different angle? Drives me nuts. I must move it without knowing. Anyway, there. Oh, thank you, Jean. Oh, Jean, you sweethearts. That's so lovely. Yes, we do appreciate shares. Thank you so much indeed. We appreciate share. We appreciate share. We appreciate good reviews. Or if you've not got a good review, then just let us know. I'm supposed to leave a review. We appreciate anything like that because it is lovely if you can spread the word. Right, so where I'm starting, okay. With this, I wanted to start with one of my old journals because I want to try and actually finish some of my journals and actually fill some of my pages. So what I've got here is an old background. This is just an old background, okay? Because it's one of those that sometimes you can pick up a background and actually do something with it. And I think that's really important. I'm also going to use a tag. This is a tag I created in the first hour. Which is lovely. So it's just, again, background and then over stamped. I know the stamps, I know they were really, really busy. So I don't know. Trevor, that's it. It was Trevor. Trevor did it. Trevor does all of it. Oh, due to work. Oh, that's a shame. Well, hopefully, yeah, you'll be able to catch up because I am planning 2 demos, but who knows? So I wanted my tag on here, right? Because I wanted to use a tag. I thought it was really important, but I wanted to use the rice papers. Now, the rice papers in that bundle, and I will show you the picture actually because they are just beautiful. In the rice paper bundle, and we have got this one left. Find my rice paper bundle. In this one, you have 2 of the A6 and then 1 of the A4. And I like that they're doing this because the A6 are brilliant because they're just such good backgrounds. And that is such, again, really affordable as well are the rice paper bundles. So I know we've still got the rice paper in stock if you want to get hold of the rice paper. So that's that one. But what I'm going to do, okay, and I'll zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm going to do. So I wanted to show you because I think with rice paper sometimes And I was saying this in the first hour, you know, I get stuck on using it for bigger projects, but actually for covering up paper crafting, for doing different things like this, it's perfect. Now, what I'm looking for is one that's a background rice paper, but I want quite an open design, okay? So I'm going to move that one because that ain't the one. I know what I'm after. I did find it earlier, but then. So it's an open design. Now, what I mean by that is something like this, where I haven't got loads of different elements on it. You know what I mean? So it's basically like this. So it's a really nice layer. This one. These are beautiful for backgrounds. That one's perfect. In fact, all of these are perfect. So what I'm looking for is something that's got a print on it, but it's also got a lot of open space, so not a lot of extra colour. If it was like this, because that's got a lot of extra colour, so you don't see through that as clearly as this one that hasn't. So this is going to give me texture, but it's still going to give me some print. So that's what I wanted to do this, okay? Yeah, definitely putting it on a UPO background, definitely, Jean. An experiment, try it, because as long as you're using the right adhesive, it's going to stick to your UPO paper for sure. So definitely go for it. Have a little play. So this is my background. I'm going to get a water brush so I can tear it. Okay, so just go along with my water brush. I definitely want a frayed edge. I definitely don't want a solid edge because it's too blunt. So just tearing that, and then let's tear that. And then that one is going to go on this side. Now I'm using my good old Cadence this time, my Bond and Seal, and I've gone for a matte one. I must admit the project I'm doing afterwards, it's more of a gloss on that one, but I decided to use matte for this. So I'm putting a layer underneath. Underneath this, it's a paint pickup. So all of that is paint. It's acrylic paint, so I know it's not going to go anywhere. And then I've stamped over the top of it. So pop that over, and then my layer over the top. Now, because I'm putting my adhesive over the top, my matte medium over the top, it means that rice paper almost disappears. It disappears, but it doesn't disappear. Because what you've still got the texture. And you've still got, can you see, you've still got that sort of extra, and you can see the words. So over the top of it, it's creating those extra layers. You've still got the actual words from the rice paper on there. Now this one, let's use this, in fact, let's use this one because I love, love, love the words on this one, okay? And actually, I quite like filling it. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to take off this side here. Okay, so just pull that off and rip that side off. And I do like doing this because it's not something I do often. So it's nice just to mix it up a little bit. And this time I'm going to rip the bottom like so. So do the same thing again. Bob the adhesive on like so. And then pop this over the top. Now I'm not going to worry about the hole, the eyelet, because I can always just pop and poke it all through. There we go. And then because it's rice paper, we can just bend it round so you don't even need to worry about trimming it off or anything like that, because it's such a lightweight product. Now I love this because again, look at that. How cool is this? Isn't that good? So now you can see that print. So it's just giving more layers, more texture, it looks interesting. Absolutely beautiful. So that's on my tag, and it also knocks back the stuff underneath. So obviously the stamping underneath isn't as intense, because it has got the paper over the top of it. I always lose lids for that. I do this a lot. So it knocks it back, but it's got, and look how gorgeous that looks. Isn't that nice? it just gives it a really kind of mystical look almost. It's beautiful. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got the scraps, obviously. So, with the beautiful scraps, let's do a little bit of work in the background. So I'm going to pop, not too much, I'm not going to go crazy. Just a little bit of detail in the background, because why not? I mean, I've got the rice papers, so I might as well. So just a little bit here. Now, when you're doing a background like this and you don't know the original ink that you've used, like I haven't got a clue. So sometimes when you put adhesive on, that ink that you used originally is going to move. So just be mindful of that, because that's the thing. We're going on to backgrounds that you know, that are old and you haven't got a clue. You never know if they're going to shift or not. Hello there, Shelley. Lovely to have your company. See, I really like that. And it just ties it in. So now my random background, it's got that beautiful sort of that movement. So this all ties in. This is going to be my quick page, right? So this one I'm not going to spend too long on. I'm not going to faff too much on this one, because my other project is the bigger project. So this is my nice quick one. So happy with that. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to use some of the paints. Now, we have got the paints in stock. I've dug out my used paints, okay? Because the thing is with Stamperia, they don't bring out brand, you know, loads. Now, I've got one missing here. Right, hold on a second. I've got one missing. What have I hid? Hold on. Oh, I know. It is... Oh, I think I've tidied it up. Hold on a minute. I've tidied it up. That's annoying. Is it the blue as well? Oh, no, it's just the purple one. Yeah, it's just this one. There we go. There. Now, these are the gorgeous paints. I've always loved the paints, because the paints are, they're just so easy to use. They're really, really beautiful. And of course, the colour palette works. It works with this collection. So that's why with the paints, it's always nice getting the paints when you know that it's going to balance beautifully with the collection. However, they're not brand new paints. They don't bring out brand new paints every single time. All they do, I hadn't got lavender. I couldn't find lavender in mine. I couldn't find this, but all the others already existed. So before you buy them, make sure you haven't already got these, okay? So you've got lavender, you've got cappuccino, earth brown, that beautiful garden green, the gorgeous Indian turquoise, and old ivory. Old ivory I do use a lot. But I like that they do this. I like that they don't bring us brand new colours every single time, but they do bring us paints that will mix and match with the collection. I think that's really, really nice. And it's lovely because it gives us something to work with. This one's an old one. So this one but I was going through my paints, right, digging out the old ones. And it was one of those, it was like, oh, I'm going to try and use this one up. So, because it's really, there's something about being able to use up old paint, isn't there? Why? I don't know why it's satisfying, but it is. And you know the tag, the gorgeous tag, I did the tags by just mopping up paint like this. So always, with your tags, always have those good and ready to go. I love having tags good and ready to go. Right, okay. Let's get this. See, like paint like this. If you've got backgrounds, if you've got stuff like this, paint that's on your brush, just get rid of it on one of your backgrounds, because it just adds to your layers, you know, which obviously I'm a fan of. Okay, now all I'm going to do is add a bit more colour on this page. This spritzer, it's got a really random spritzer, that spritzer. It's like, it just goes off on its own merry little tangents. So I'm mixing it with water, but then I'm just going to pop it on this time, rather than with a paintbrush. I'm just going to go on with a spatula, just because it's not as perfect, you know. So just pick that up and bob it on with a spatula. And let's pick up some of that green. I love that green. And pop that on as well. Working directly over the rice paper because we're going in for covering it up. And that's fine. And I'm putting on, but I'm scraping off at the same time, so it's not really intense. Let's bring on my little tag, see if I like it or not. I like the texture. I do like the paint over the rice paper as well. I always think that looks really cool. And then I'm going to, with my funny little spritzer that does that funny little thing, I'm then going to go in and just water this down a bit. Like so just go along the top. Now, some people like to take the pages out of the art journals when they're working in them. I obviously don't do that. So instead, let me move that camera a bit again. Instead, I just bash the paint at the top. Hello there, lovely Julie. Oh, I hope everybody's very well today. I went, I nipped home in between and give the doggies a walk, which was lovely. They're funny. Like I let them, I give them a bit of time off lead. And oh, they know when Lola's off the lead because both of them just went boom. They were off like two little rockets. They didn't have... Unfortunately, Lola was on her lead a bit quick. It was like, oh yeah, you're getting back on your lead. Because Lola leads India stray. She's off the lead. Oh my gosh. They're just like, gosh, they fly. They look at each other as they'll say, you're off the lead. And it's like, I know, let's go do this. It's quite fabulous. Okay, so let's have a little look. Is there any stencils I'd like to use? Heck yeah. Let's use some stencils. So I've got my, so let's use a lovely little stencil. Now, with the stencils, I know, oh, I love this one as well. I know some of them have sold out. I know some of the stencils have gone. This one was from, let me just have a look which bundle this one was from. This one was in stencil bundle number 1. Now, I'm not sure if we've got any stock of this one left, I'm afraid. This is bundle number 1. This might have sold out. It might have gone. We might still have stock. I'm not 100% sure. But it has been, they've been really busy. The stencils have been really, really busy. So do have a little look because I know they've been super popular, but oh, for goodness sake, but they're beautiful stencils, they're beautiful. So I'm going to do a bit of blue. So, oh gosh, I'm forgetting to show you what I'm doing. So yes, stencil bundle number 1, not sure of the stock. Hopefully Amanda will let us know if there's any stock of this one. But I know he has been, they've all been super busy. Right, and I'm only putting a little bit through. I'm not going to put loads through. It's just a little bit of background that I'm after here. So I'm using my good old stippling brush and just stippling some of that through, like so. There we go. Let's have a little look. Love that. Put that back on again, see where we're at. Beautiful. So it's just layers. Let's use it over this side as well. And I might pop the flower just there. Yeah, still not sure if we've got any of this one, sorry. Mandy will let us know in a minute. All right, let's pop that like so. Beautiful. And if you do something like this and think, that's a bit strong in colour, just go over it one at lighter colours. You know, you can always knock it back. And you don't, like, if you do feel, cause you can say it, you can tell I'm thinking that. It's like, am I thinking that? Is it too heavy? But no, I don't think it is actually. I like that one. I think that's really good. Beautiful. And then, this background, just a little bit of dry brushing. We're using this one again, okay, because the ivory, this is the one where I need to get stuff out of here. So let me just get a little bit out of here, just to do a cheeky bit of dry brushing. Right, look, it's nice and thick and yummy now, isn't it? Okay, so I've got that. So I've got the paint. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because it just knocks that back. So it's not too solid. So we're not going to have the stencil looking too obvious, looking like I've just stenciled it on. You know what I mean? So to do that, if I get a nice big brush and I'm going to give it a bit of a spritz. Like so. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. Right, we've got stencil 2 left. Right, okay. And oh, no, it was the one I was using, man, was that one in stencil 1 collection. That was the one I was using. Stencil 2 collection is that one. That's what I've got. Have I got my pictures the wrong way around? I don't think I have. But it was stencil 1 that I was using, man. Have we got any of them? Have we got any of them? I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. So, let's just start to knock this back a bit. So taking that big brush and just dry brushing, picking some of that paint up. It's just the ivory. I don't want the other. And just going over with the brush. I love these, that stencil. The stencils are lovely. I mean, obviously, I will be surprised if stencil 2. We have 2. I get it. We've got 2 left of number 1. Sorry, I thought you said we've got, we have 2 stencils. We have 2 stencil set left, which includes that stencil. Right, so we have got stencil 1 collection. We've got 2 of that stencil collection that I'm using left. So if you do want to get hold of that, thank you, Mandy, sorry, that confused me. So if you do want to get hold of this stencil collection, we've literally only 2 left. The other one has gone. I thought the other one would go because the other one has got the one that's got that tree in it. That was bound to go because that tree stencil, amazing. I mean, that was gonna go, right? It's just beautiful stencil. But we have now only 2 of this one, right? That's enough. That's not back enough. Okay, so that's, I like that. That's enough. And I love it because that background that I had completely changed. You know, completely different, isn't it? And I just love that. Now, let's do that thing with my tags again. So again, got loads of tags left over. So all I'm doing is the paint that's left on the mat, we just scooch it up. And you can create, and these are the backgrounds I've been using for like under the rub-ons, under the stamping. And they look so good. They're beautiful and they make such a good base for so many different things that you're going to be doing. They're magnificent. I really, really love them. Let me just give that another spritz and just pick this up again like this. Let's make sure it's all being picked up. Gorgeous. So again, just creating my tag so it's ready. There we go. Okay, beautiful. That's for another day. That's for another day. So, okay, next. So we've got our little journal. And this now, all I'm going to do, got my background. So this will be my quick and easy one, right? So I've got my background ready to go, which I absolutely love. And then just getting that gorgeous tag. See, doesn't that look nice on there? I'm going to make this a bit darker because obviously at the minute it doesn't pop as much. I'm just going to go around the edge with my good old ink pad just to make it pop so you can see it. If you wanted to make it pop even more, you would definitely go on with a drop shadow, create your drop shadow. And then all we're going to do is use some 3D foam. And I have got my mega 3D foam pads. bear with, I just need to get hold of them though, because they're just over here on the other side of my craft room. And we do have these on the website, but mine are quite hard to get hold of now, for some reason. I've made a, yeah. Look, mine's a bit of a, uh-oh. Mine's seen better days, right? But they're super handy. I really like these. They're absolutely fabulous. Do check the website because we have got the 3D foam and it's really good quality 3D foam. Absolutely love this stuff. It's such good quality. I'm just gonna pop that through there. I'm not gonna put ribbon in there today, but it would be lovely, you know, with a cheeky bit of ribbon. That'd be gorgeous. So bob that there, like so, and then let's peel that off. There, okay, beautiful. Ta-da! Which is gorgeous. And then decoration. I mean, let's face it, decorating is easy because you've got all sorts. You've got embellishments. You know, you've got in your beautiful junk journal. You've got your junk journal with all the embellishments in there. We've also got the wonderful, I mean, we've got our gorgeous washi pad, which is beautiful. So you've got loads and loads of different ways of actually embellishing this. Just, again, for time, I'm going to just have a quick look. Oh, I love this. I love the junk journal so much. It's so nice. And we have got stock at Junk Journal. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Oh, I love it so much. I mean, you've got all sorts, you know. Yes, you've got all your stickers and your die cuts. You've got so many different elements. I'm just looking what element. So it's like, shall I have lights across there? Because that'd be lovely. There's a lot of choice. That's the thing. Oh, there's lots of bits. For this demonstration, I'm not going to, just because of time. Yes, twine would be beautiful around here. Absolutely. And funnily enough, I have got some on my desk because I've got this ready for my next workshop. And actually, this, it'd be nice wrapped round it. You know, a little bit of texture actually round this before you actually glue it down. Because any twines, even like a bit of twine on it, you know, would look gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to put twine on now, but I'm not going to. Hey, Julie was our winner this morning. It's nice winning, isn't it? Isn't it nice? Right, okay, so I am going to be using the windows, but I'm using them for the next demonstration. I've got that ready to go. So I think what I'm going to do with this, let's take the gorgeous little herbalist shop. So I'm going to get my little sticker like this. Okay, so that one is my lovely little herbalist shop, like that. I want it sort of falling off the edge, like this. So I'm hoping it will stick onto all my layers. Oh no, I'm changing my mind. I wanted it, but I don't want to faff with cutting it up and stuff like that. So I'm not faffing. Let's use some layers instead. Right. So let's go with layers. So I'm going to go with the pretend washi layer that I'm going to build up. I love these, the light bulbs. Oh, there's loads. This is the problem. There's so many different elements in here that I absolutely love. I love the little light bulbs. I think these are cute. Oops, a daisy. You need to go on straight. Oh no, okay, going to be wonky. I'll go along after, because you need to chop these off, right? Because you can't have them over edge. It's better doing it before you glue it down. Definitely could have been decorated before I glued it down. Oh, see, I love that already. Let me move it closer. Is that closer? See it cute. Oh, pea and potato soup. That sounds lovely, Sylvia. That sounds absolutely gorgeous. I'm hungry again now. I shouldn't be. I had my dinner quite late. Okay. Oh, that one's nice. Okay. This is... Oh, let's take my little fox. Let's take my little fox so he can sit at the bottom, and let's build it up. So we've got beautiful little leaves, although maybe he blends in a bit too much. Maybe we need something that doesn't blend quite as much, because we want to be able to see him, don't we? Although I do rather like that. And then I'm popping all these embellishments. All of these are all from the junk journal. All of the embellishments are from the junk journal. And they're just gorgeous, because you've got so many different embellishments. That junk journal is magnificent. And I love this. I love being able to put all your gorgeous layers. And the nice thing is with the junk journal, you've got stuff that's like in the beautiful little shed, but then you've got stuff that's obviously outside. So you've got a really good mix of goodies. I'm not going to use just embellishments from the junk journal. I mean, that junk journal is magnificent, but let's have a little look at this one. And also remember, you've got the rub-on pad as well when I find it. Now, the rub-on pad is magnificent because, again, you've got so many embellishments in this. And before I sort of make my mind up where I'm gluing anything, I'm going to have a look at this and see which bits I want to go for. Because again, oh look, more foxes. I love this. You've so many elements. And like these little ones, I love. Let's put that to one side. The little flowers, they're so beautiful. Even the lovely little leaves, even the brick wall, that would look cool, wouldn't it? Right, let's do this. So let's use some of these. I've done that thing again, haven't I? Where I should have decorated it before I put it down. It's because I've gone off on a tangent. And I wasn't going to do this standard. I was actually going to just stick some embellishments on, and I've done with it. Wasn't going to do all this, but I've gone off on a tangent. I've got a little, there we go. Now this, because it's got a bit of movement as that, but there we go. Yes, it's worked. Beautiful. Oops, it is. Look, perfect. Right, let's get that stuck back on again. Like so. If I feel this won't stick down properly because of my glue, then I'll go on afterwards and actually put more adhesive on. So if your sticker is on something that's not quite, see, look at that. And it just blends into that background. The rub-ons are magnificent. They blend in so well. It's almost like there's nothing, it's not even there. They're just so effective. Not that it's not there, but it's not even a rub-on. Do you know what I mean? So, I love it. I love it. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Isn't that good? It's just part of that background now. It's like literally just blends completely in. Utterly perfect. And actually, I could go over the top of that sticker. Like so. Which is gorgeous. Just make sure it's rubbed on. Look. Granted, I need to put the oil back in again. But that's okay. We can do that. There. Oh, see, over the top of the sticker. Aren't they good? I love those rub-ons. The rub-ons are fantastic. Right, stop faffing. I'll stop faffing as much. I might, see, this is what I were going to do. I was just going to get some of my beautiful embellishments and stick those on. I weren't going to do all the faff, but I do rather like the faff, as well we know. So, let's, I love the book. And you can shape them as well. So they give you that beautiful kind of shape. Now I've gone off on this tangent. Maybe I'll use the bigger fox rather than the little one. Oh, now, was there anything that sold out? So, apparently, we've now got 2 stencil sets. The junk journal. Right, okay. Oh, the moon stencil. Have we got some more of that? Right, that moon stencil, we've got some more of that. If you missed that this morning, the moon stencil that I keep chatting about is this one. So if you missed it this afternoon, this one. I mean, this is, look at that stencil. That's the stencil. Now that stencil is in, oh David, it's a beautiful collection. You would not be able to resist this. It's that collection. So it's in number 2, okay? That's a collection that this is in, and that stencil is strong. I mean, it's a very, very good stencil, is that? It's one of those stencils that you can do I love that. I love that. It's so good. It's so good. But that's the stencil. I mean, all of it. Oh, no, I'm going to go for a little one. All of it is gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. But there's so many good elements in this. So, yes, we have managed to get some extra bits in, apparently. So if there's anything you want, you know what to do. But not many of the... not much stock. So if there's out your fancy, crack on. I'm going to use gel medium to glue stuff down just for time, because this was meant to be my quick demo where I wasn't faffing. So let's use a little bit of gel medium. Let's pop some goodies out coming from here, like so. Oh, you're doing good, kids. You're doing good. There we go. It is a beautiful collection. You're doing very well at resisting. It's one of those that, yeah, they've done well, because I was saying this afternoon, like normally December, it's tricky for companies this December, because obviously everyone's spending cash on Christmas. So a lot of companies won't bring out like a release in December, because it's just not worth it, you know, because obviously they spend all that money on a release and then it just gets stuck in warehouse. So a lot of companies won't, but Stamperia have actually brought out a really strong collection. It's like, well, that's brave, because it's really strong. But I'm really pleased, because it's beautiful to work with. It's beautiful. It's the Christina one, and Christina has brought out some of my favourite ones, actually. Her and Antonis, my favourites for sure. Come here, you. There, okay. So I've got my little corner cluster, and then down here, let's have my beautiful little fox, which again, I was tempted with the fox to have the book there, and then the little fox like that, because I thought, oh, in fact, I'm going to do that. Just because I thought that looked kind of cool. I was also tempted to knock back the shine of the book a little bit. Oh, good grief. Because like, sometimes you might not want it as shiny. If you don't, you can use a little bit of paint just to knock it back slightly. And all I'm going to do, I don't want much, but just so it doesn't look too brand new, you know what I mean? Because it can look a little bit too shiny and new, can that? So just a tiny bit of paint around there, just to knock it back a bit. And a little bit down there as well. I might get a brush for that. There we go. There. And that just gives it a bit of, you'll see in a minute, especially when I hold it up, what I mean by knock it back. And it is because of the shine. Because the shine on these, it's got that beautiful pearlescent. But sometimes a pearlescent is too pearlescenty. So if I hold that up, and now when I hold, can you see how it's knocked back some of the pearlescent? Because, and I really like that. Because obviously the paint's really matte. So it's not a shiny acrylic, the Stamperia acrylic paint. It's a really nice matte acrylic paint. So it does look good on that surface. Yeah, we'll have him that way. It does look really effective, so we're going to have the little fox asleep in the beautiful book, like so. And then just bring in some of these gorgeous embellishments. Now, these are the ones from the junk journal. The junk journal is magnificent. There we go, pop that there like that. So now this is just playtime, because this is just, better go and have a look. Be strong, David. Hey, David, you're doing all right though. You can't get the full collection because that's sold out. So there's only bits left. I get that, you love that moon stencil. The moon stencil is very good, David. It's beautiful, is that? It's one of those stencils that that's a bit different. Oh, I love that. Bringing that round. Oh, isn't that just lovely? I'll show you in a minute. I know you can't see complete detail. Again, let's bring it in a bit. There, that's better, isn't it? The moon's, oh, is it showing out of stock now? Is it in the bundle, Sylvia? Is it showing out of stock in the bundle? Or on its own? Or in every different configuration? Is it out of stock in all different configurations again now? The beautiful moon stencil. I want him over there as well. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love my collaging, Peg. I love it. And it's funny, at first, like, you think everything needs to be, like, the right size, you know, like the fox needs to be. But this is magical, so it doesn't matter. Oh, hello there, lovely Rizwana. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Rizwana, this is a gorgeous one, love. This is lovely. Right, okay. I want just another tiny bit down there. So I'm moving my embellishments. These are the ephemera. So I'm moving the ephemera. Let's pop that there. Keeping the rub-ons out, because I'm still might use the rub-ons, but I'm absolutely going back to that wonderful junk journal. Definitely going back to junk journal. I got to check out, and then came as individual. I got check out, and then, oh, let's see. Sorry. Oh, it is out of stock now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. It is out of stock. And is the bundle out of stock as well, ma'am? Has it just gone altogether? Yeah. So it's a good stencil, is that? It is. It's one of the strongest ones they've done, innit? It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, what a shame. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If we can get any more stock, we will do it. You know, I mean, we might be able to in a little while. Right. I've gone and left. I like to get these out with, you know, an embossing tool on a mat. But I don't know where A, my embossing tool is, or B, where my mat is. So actually, I can't do that, which is very frustrating. But let's pop that just there. I just need one more little thing round here, just to kind of envelop him. Oh, I've got some ivy leaves. They'll be good. Let's get the ivy leaves out. But I'm not being gentle enough this time. But it's okay. There, perfect, perfect, perfect. These are so good. The junk journal is just divine. It's divine. There we go. That's exactly what I needed. Look, just so. There. I don't know if we could bribe her. I don't know. It's one of those. We get a certain amount of stock, and then they have to obviously give it to other people as well. Boo hiss. There we are. And then put that there like that. Beautiful. Oh, I love him. Right, I'm going to stop with this one because I'm happy with it. I might just put a sentiment on, because we do love a sentiment, and I love that there's movement on it, you know. I think that looks beautiful. So I'm going to go for a sentiment, the sentiment I'm going to take out of my little book. So the scrapbooking pad, not the maxi, because that doesn't have them. It's this one. So your regular double-sided one, and you've got all your gorgeous sentiments there. I want to take one of these because of the size. I don't want anything that's too big, so it's definitely going to be one of these. Nature keeps her wisdom in silence. I love that. They're just gorgeous, made with love. Nature holds the oldest remedies. Our good times, your everything, pure happiness. Thank you, trees. Oh, I love that. Grateful for everything. Let's go for that one. Or just, no, I like, oh no, grateful for everything. Stop faffing. And let's be grateful for everything. I wish. You do have days where you think, I should be grateful. I should, you know, when you've just been a miserable old bag. Yesterday I were in a miserable old bag mood. Were it yesterday? No, it wasn't. Was it? Oh, I can't even remember. No, I think I was all right yesterday. I did have a date other day, but I don't even know what day it was when I was in a miserable old bag mood. But it was just because I was tired, that were all. I got over it. I get over my miserable old bag mood. My poor mate, though, I did have to more or less convince her, twist her arms to, well, like, I need to go out, and she did do, so that's good. Right. Let's just pop this on. Like so. Cheeky bit of inkiness around the edges, and then let's pop this on like this. Okay, and then grateful for everything. Oh, I love that. There you go. I'll probably do some splashes, but I'm not yet. Faff thee not. Oh, Debbie, I do get in bad mood. Not that much though, to be fair. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And there he is. There he is. Isn't he lovely? Yeah, I don't get in many bad moods these days, actually. I've realised that a lot of my bad moods were because of men. Not all men. Oh, lovely David. Absolutely not. I tell you what I were going to do. I was going to put some of my like little elements on from the from the rub-ons, but I'm going to walk away because I have got another bit of a demonstration to show you. I have done a lot of prep for this next one though. I tell you what, before I go on and show you that, I am, however, going to talk about, because storage. One of the things with this that's ridiculously handy is having decent storage. Now, we have got some storage. I've seen her in a bad mood. Have you, David? Yeah, I bet you have, actually. I bet you have. I bet you've seen me in a bad mood. I bet you've seen me in a bad mood when you come to visit at a chat. No, I don't know, though. You always came feeding us, so I bet you haven't then. Now, these are really handy. We have got them. They're the Western box of storage. We've got them on the website. They're brand new on the website. Let's face it, storage is brilliant. This is really good because this is a 12 by 12 paper pad, but you've got room. So we've got the ones for your 12 by 12. Okay. We've also got the ones for 8 by 8. Oh, I love it. Look. We've got them in. Yeah, there really isn't, the David. There's some horrible ones out there. We've got them in the 8 by 8. Okay. And I love the fact that you can get your hand in the side. Right? Oh, okay. The leaf stencil that just sold out. Mandy managed to get some more stock of that one, but that one is limited stock already. Oh, thank you ever so much, everybody. It's been so busy. It's been so busy. Indian restaurant when they cook me naan in butter. I can't even remember, David. That's hilarious. But yeah, when I'm really hungry and it was like, oh, for goodness sake. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, tree. Is it tree time, Julie, or tea time? It's probably tea time rather than tree time. If it is a tree time, that's really interesting, Julie. What are you doing? Are you sending your mother-in-law up a tree? Or are you decorating the tree? Or is it tea time? Oh, I'm really interested now, Julie. But thank you ever so much, my love. We've also got the A4 boxes, but we've got the different depths. So we've got the thicker ones and then the skinnier ones. These are brilliant for I mean, for me, for finished samples, they're amazing. But obviously, when you've got all your, you know, all your pads and things, all your lovely little, maybe even, I wonder, all your stencils, they're so handy for your stencils. So all of these really, really handy. So that's the A4. I love Western boxes. I do. And do you know what I really like about them? I like that it's solid. So it means that it's moulded. So it hasn't got any gaps. So it's not, things aren't getting stuck in it. You know, they're easy to clean out. Like glitter and stuff isn't just going to get wedged in the side. So we've got A4 and we've got A5. They are the best, aren't they? And I tell you what they're really good for as well. Right, storing your paints and stuff. They're really, really, really good. Yes. That's a good one. Your minis in the A4. Yeah, because you can see what's in them. So we have got those. They're brand new to our website. I'm really pleased we've got these. I'm really pleased. Oh, that's hilarious. I tell you what, David, food is the one thing that I do get in a rage about. I really do. Because I do get the hunger thing, whatever it's called. I get that a lot, and yeah, when I get like that, there's no control in it. There's no control in it. Yes, sorry, I'm going to plug my iPad in, everyone, just in case. Absolutely, they're so good. Brand new to our website, so if you do want to get hold of some of the Western boxes, please check your baskets out with those. So that's the Western boxes. Next we've got for you. So that's first demonstration. And another one, relatively quick, because I've done a lot of prep time, but something else we've got on the website is this, okay? And this is, oh, hello there, Deb. Hangry. That's the one, I get hangry. This is a lovely box. This is lovely. I've already decorated it. Obviously, yours comes plain, but it's the one with the little hidden drawer. And I really, really like this. I just think it's so cute. I've already decorated it. Now, I have used... Oh, see, it's already easier. I'm already happy that I've got my boxes. I can take them into the studio. I need loads of them, don't I? I basically just need to buy loads of these. So, I've used the 8x8, but... And if you missed this morning, so we've done different bundles with the papers. So you can either get a paper bundle that is just 8x8. So if you want to go for that, if you love your 8x8s, you can just get your paper bundle that's 8x8, okay? Or you can go for a 12x12 paper bundle. So it is really handy, is that? Really, really handy. Oh yeah, stack them in the IKEA. Yeah, they fit perfect, don't they? Absolutely perfect. Oh, I love storage, because storage is just the best, isn't it? Hold on a sec, sorry, water. Hold on. Oh, water's also really good. So, that's the paper bundles, if you want to go for paper bundles. And I like them like this. Now, for this one, I used the maxi. So I use the maxi because obviously it's single-sided. So when you're covering a box, it's really handy for that. I was going to use rice paper, but I really wanted to use my gorgeous papers this time. So that's what I've used on here. I've used the mixed media glue from Stamperia, but your Cadence glue will work, okay? And it's the Bond and Seal. If you want to shine, we do have glossy. And we do have satin. I've used a mixed media which does have a shine to it. And I've gone round, and you can see I've done all the different sides, plus I have done the edge as well. Really like that. So what I'm going to do, now I won't get a chance to finish this because, you know, smothered in cheese. Yeah. Oh yeah, David. Oh, I do seem to remember that. Yeah, I don't have it when they do things like that. That's like, no, not my friend. Oh, that's so funny. Is that, yes, that is Vanessa. I'm so happy. 8 by 8 Western box. Isn't that just the best thing since sliced bread? And we have got these on our website. So inside, what I'm gonna do now, I will paint this bit, okay? I'm not going to do that just, well, maybe I'll do a little bit. So, painting the inside of it, realistically, you should do this before you come on. Okay, those beautiful rice papers. If you want the rice papers, we've only got 2 left. So that rice paper bundle, if you do want to get hold of that, we've only 2 left of the rice paper bundle. So, I'm putting the lovely paints. Oh, we keep these. Putting paint in the paint. Way too much. So popping the lovely paint and spraying it down. The paint is, it's one of those, it does go a long way, does this paint, because it's good quality. And it's one of those that it's quite a thick paint, believe it or not. It is actually really quite a decent paint. It's really quite thick. So sometimes you really do need to water it down. So I'm watering this down and just quickly painting over it. Now, the more you water it down, the more you're going to see the wood grain underneath. Okay, and like I said, we have got these boxes. These are the wooden ones, the hidden drawer ones. And these are ace, actually. They're nice because they're something a bit different. So I'm going to go around the top now. The reason I didn't paint it before, okay, oh, and they're only $5.99. They're only $5.99, these. The reason I didn't paint it before is because I quite like the paint on the front and around the edges. So like something like this, I actually kind of like the paint coming round the edge of it like that. See? I love that because I think it looks, it just looks really effective, but it starts blending it in. So it blends in the edges, it blends all the sides in, so it doesn't look as though you've literally just stuck your paper onto a painted surface. You know, it brings it all together, and I think that's really important. I'm not going to paint the whole thing because again, time. So, and because I've put mixed media paint on here, again with the cadence it'll do it the same, but because I've put the mixed media on there, it means if I get paint where I don't want it, I just wipe it back off again. You don't have to do it with your finger, but you know, you can if you want. Now, I hope it's better with that light off. I was realising that the light was a bit too bright, so I'm hoping. So I'll just paint this bit because this bit is the bit I'm decorating. That bit I need to sand off. I didn't. Let me just sand that back because that bit is just over the top. I do believe we've got these sanding blocks on the website as well. The sanding blocks, if you haven't got them already, you've probably all got sanding blocks, but they are ridiculously handy. Ridiculously handy. Okay, and then just squidging the paint on. And I'm using all 3 colours and just dabbing it on as I go around. So I'm mixing it up like so. And as I say, I would then go around and paint the rest of it. But you see inside there, so I didn't actually put the paper all the way to the top. But, yes you could. Bit of shabby shutters to the windows. You could indeed have a bit of shabby shutter. Shabby shutter on your window. It'd be rude not to have shabby shutters on your windows, I feel. Wouldn't it? There we go. Just painting that, but then, as I was saying, where you don't want the paint, you can just knock it back off again. because I've used the glue underneath. So don't panic. If you've got your, if you have got your adhesive on there, then don't panic if it's not right, because the adhesive really does give you a bit of leeway. Right, I'll stop faffing about with the paint. I've probably said that a few times now. And I would put paint in the edges as well, because it just helps with the look of that that kind of distressed, you know, that kind of distressed vibe. If you put paint in the middle, and I tell you what, if you make it darker, Leonie Pugel, move that. Put the darker paint. Look at this, I've used way too much paint. And put that in here. Yeah, the blocks are brilliant, aren't they? They're super handy. They're super handy. I think we've got those on the website. I'm pretty sure we have, actually. There. I quite like as well, like just sort of patches of paint. It does remind me a little bit of India, because in India you just get sort of all these different sort of colours and patches and bits of paint, and I love that. There we go. And then that corner as well. Just a darker paint in there, like so. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. And then all I'm gonna do is knock it back where I don't want it. So spritz on a bit of fabric and then have a little look. I'm hoping you can see. There we go. And is there anywhere I don't want it? Let's put that light back on again, because otherwise I can't see. There we go. Perfect. And then have a little look there. And I like knocking it back, because it just gives you that proper shabby chic look. And it is easy, dead easy, but just making sure you've got the right, underneath it, you've got the right paint. And now I do want to start painting around the edges, because I've got all this paint out. I'm not going to do that. No, I haven't. No, I haven't, Lillian. I'll be saying Daddy's birthday card. No, I found it again today. Oh, Lillian, it was his birthday on 13th of November. I'm so bad. I've got his present as well. I'm so bad. It's because I've got a memory of a dead slug. I think about stuff, but then if I don't do it straight away, we're off. You know, it's just horrendous. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I wanted to go and visit him, actually, and I thought, oh, I'll take it. But I've wanted to do that all year. There we go. Squidge them together. So we've got beautiful backgrounds. There we go. We have managed to get Charlie, though. Four. What did you say? You've made him. That's hilarious. That's the kind of thing I do, Lillian. Making a card and got the wrong age. That's the kind of thing I do. That's yeah. I understand that. I understand that. I mean, I have no idea on people's ages anymore. I get me little nephew. I get his age wrong all the time now. I made him about 3 years older than he actually was. Honestly, I just get so confused. But yeah, we have got me little nephew. Not next weekend. Next weekend I'm working, I think. I've got my workshop next weekend. And then, but I think it's the weekend after. So, not this weekend, not next weekend, weekend after. We've got Charlie, but we've actually got him for 2 nights. Hold the front page. Boo, boo, boo. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, David. Cover everything. Cover everything. Right, okay. Hello there, lovely Helen. Lovely to have your company. That message has only just come through. Sometimes it comes through a bit late. So, inside, okay, I've already decided what I'm doing. So, for this, I'm going to take... Now, let me show you. So, I had a request to do one of the windows, okay, or to do windows. So I've already cut out, and I actually cut 2 of these out. So I already cut out windows. However, on the inside of the box, I wanted to be able to see the shutters. So obviously, if you use the one from the Maxi, because it's single-sided, it's going to be really white, okay? This, because this is on the double-sided pad, when you open it up, you're going to get the pattern inside. So for anything you want opened up, the double-sided one is the one. So that's the one I'm using on the inside. But then I decided, right, I want to put something in this. I need to line it. Oh, I'm going to be so excited. I'm so excited. And I've got loads I want to do. I'm taking him. He doesn't know yet. But I'm going to take him, see which wardrobe. I'm so excited. Right, not the double face one because I'm sticking it down. So I'm going to go for either the maxi or the background paper pad, okay? Because there is both in this collection. Let me get my background paper pad because I've left it over there. So, and if you haven't seen it, look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this. I'm only flicking through just because of time. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. But I know what I'm using. So, what's different in the maxi pad is these. I know. Tell you what, David, it's just called nagging. I did a lot of nagging. Honestly, it's ridiculous. So, I know which one I'm going for. That one, right? So let's go for that. Yeah. Oh, honestly. Right. I'm so pleased we got the boxes. I'm so pleased. Oh, whose birthday have I missed? Margaret, happy birthday for 2 weeks ago. Did you say 2 weeks ago? Happy birthday, Margaret, for 2 weeks ago. I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. Not sure whose birthday I've just missed. Have I just missed someone said that it's a birthday? Oh, Louisa, everybody can come. I'm super excited. I'm taking him, so I wanted him for 2 nights because I wanted to take him to, like, there's Christmas lights on in Manchester, in one at Parks. So I wanted to take him to that. I wanted to take him theatre. This is why I'm skint, isn't it? This is always what I've done. And then I want to take him. I don't think he'll like it, but I'm going to take him anyway. And there's this thing on in Manchester, Machu Picchu virtual reality thing. And I really wanted to take him because I thought, because it's different and he'd never choose to do that himself. Right, okay. Remember this. So, yes, we did as well, Di. We did. We had the week in there. Oh, okay, now. There's the 12 by 12 paper pad bundle. Apparently that had sold out. Sorry, everybody, I didn't. But we have topped it up, but there's only 2 available. So, if you do want that one, you know what to do. Right. So the reason I've picked this is because I'm going to pop this, but I'm having it here, like so. So when you open it up, you can see the little dragonfly. But also because it's got a little shelf, so we can decorate it. Woohoo! Oh, thank you, Helen. That's so sweet of you. So that's why I want this, okay? Thank you ever so much. I'm so pleased about you sharing. It really does help us. Now, I've been very bad because I've still not got my paper trimmer out. So I'm just going to be tearing again. But it's how I prep this. I didn't use my paper trimmer on any of it. And actually, sometimes when you're gluing your paper in, that torn edge looks really nice, you know? Oh, I'm not sure actually, Jean. I'll have to see, because it's beautiful, is that? It's beautiful as a monastery, isn't it? Stunning venue. We really wanted to do workshops there, but unfortunately the lady who deals with the bookings didn't make it very easy for us. Look, isn't that gorgeous? I love that. So that's going to be my first layer. Now, obviously, we've got that little bit at the bottom. Don't worry about that. You've got these bits. These are great for your scrap paper. You know, when you have like this now, that scrap, I can cut that down and put that at the bottom. So you've always got something that you're going to use there. When's your new stuff coming out, Leona? Is that for Art Inspirations or Lillian? So Art Inspirations, we've got new stuff coming out in January. That's going to be our next release. And I'm actually doing it's I haven't got it in yet, like it's in my head, but well, and we have got designs because it's going to be a little collab between our lovely Sylvia, and my good self. I'm doing some textured backgrounds, and our Sylvia's done some lovely silhouette stamps which are beautiful. So that's going to be the next collection that's out from us. The Creative Ember, I am drawing it as we speak. Oh, it takes me a long time though, because so obviously we've got the artwork. I've already got the artwork from Brian, our wonderful Brian, but then like I'm doing the background papers and stuff, and because I'm not very experienced when it comes to like, you know, designs like, you know, the I don't use Photoshop, but stuff like that. So my learning curves are massive, so it does take me an awful long time. I'm liking what I'm doing, and I'm loving the characters so much. But yeah, it takes me a long time. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So I've used the Cadence. That's the mat I'm using, which actually I shouldn't be using because I haven't been using mat on the other stuff, but it doesn't matter for this. So that's going inside, and then as I say, right, the scrap at the bottom. So let's cut this up. Oh, yeah, it's exciting. It's well exciting. It's well exciting. I mean, I know what I'm creating, but I just haven't quite got there yet. But yeah, it's super exciting for our release, our Sylvia. And Sylvia's stuff's lovely. So, and it'll work as well with the other collection we did, with the nature print collection. So it means I can start blending it beautifully with that. And I like that. I like when we've got an excuse to dig stuff out. Now, or I will continue using this because... So let's just fill that gap with a little bit of paper. It is single-sided. So just pop it down there like that. Okay. And the thing is with this, don't overstress. I'm not overstressed too much that doesn't... It's not the same because it doesn't matter. It's not the same, it don't follow on, but it doesn't matter because it's collage. You know, we're creating collage. Okay, gorgeous. So we've got our base. Okay, now, next, what we can do. I want to use the frames. Now, in the papers, you've got, and again, I'm going to show you these for those of you who haven't seen the page, but... Obviously, you've got these in your 12 by 12. You've got the actual... Now, I thought, oh, this is a maxi. So, you've got them in the 12 by 12, but you've also got them in the 8 by 8. And look at them. I love these. So, you've got all your lovely little windows, or your lovely little frames. They're just so beautiful. In your maxi, they're obviously single-sided. In your... scrapbook pad, they're double-sided, and I love that because it gives you options. So I've already got this one ready, so I've cut this out, and this is from the 12 by 12, as you can see, because it's loads bigger. The little one, the 8 by 8, would be too small for this. The 8 by 8 for that would have been too small, and I love it because you've choice. You know, it's all choice. So take this. Rage is going. Oh, David, just let them carry on because we can't make anything. We can do very, very little to change things, unfortunately. So just, yeah, the rage. So I'm gluing that in there like so. Which is just so cute, because now in my magic little drawer, I've got my magic little drawer, and in there we've got our lovely little look, and it opens up. Isn't that just fabulous? And you can still put things in the little drawer, which is loads and loads, which is really lovely. Have we got loads of classes? Well, our lovely Jean, we've already, and we're taking bookings for our next workshop in January. First of all, I've got classes with Indigo Blue. So, and that's next week? And that's in Retford, where lovely Indigo Blue do all the classes. now, what I'm doing now, I'll tell you. See, I'm now going to use that gorgeous little shelf. So I'm going to put things on the little shelf. So it might be the little squirrel that's going to go on there. Or the little squirrel, he might be sat inside. He might be sat in the window. But I kind of like things on the shelf. But on the shelf. But I mean, there's so much choice now in, no, that's too randomly on there. So you've got, this is the ephemera. Oh, the robin. And actually, talking of workshops, Erica, in the next workshop, Erica is teaching you how to draw a robin. If you think there's no chance I can do that, please join the workshop, because Erica is a blinking good teacher. So please join the workshop. That's in January. You'll find that the Craft Collective. That's where our workshops are. So yeah, look, this is the washi pad. Oh, the washi pad. And this is so cool. See, this is when it becomes really difficult. Because look. It's like, there's so many elements. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh, the books. The books are well cool from there, aren't they? And all the bottles. Oh, they're so cool. Even the cup is beautiful. Let's use a cup. I love our workshops because we have Erica doing one thing. We have me. So in January, so I'm looking through as I'm doing this, as I'm chunnering on. I'm looking at these. There's no chance of me drawing a robin. You'd be surprised, Lucy. I tell you what, the people who've done workshops, honestly, they've come out with some amazing things. You can tear these, but I'm going to cut it because actually I'm quicker cutting than I am tearing. But the nice thing is you don't have to properly cut round because it's washi. So you don't have to properly cut round and try and cut out all the detail. Just as long as you've got a shape. Oh, I've torn that. How rude. It's the first time I've done that. Yeah, you'd be surprised, Lucy. She's taught faces. She's done so much. Honestly. And people come back time and time again. Some people just book on Erica's workshop. It's one of those. I like that because this is why. I mean, not to blow our own trumpet, but absolutely blowing our own trumpet. I love our workshops because you've got an artist, a proper artist. Then you've got another word for an artist. Then you've got me, not who's more of a crafter, stroke whatever else I am. Look at these. Oh gosh, there's so much choice in there. Then you've got our wonderful Sarah, and Sarah is doing a beautiful mixed media piece, which is phenomenal. And then this time, we've got the wonderful Hazel, who's doing a beautiful, I'm still looking, I like that one, who's doing a beautiful frame, and it's stunning, it's absolutely stunning. Oh, there it is. So we've got a really, I love our weekends. I just love our weekends. So that's online, so anybody can join that because it's online. And actually, you don't have to buy the full weekend. We now offer individual classes. So the Craft Collective for that. Obviously, if you want to come to the Indigo Blue one, that is on the Indigo Blue website. So have a look for that as well. But yeah, they're the ones which we booked. Oh, and then we're in Manchester. We booked Denshaw. That's in, I've forgotten. I'd like to say February, but it might be March. And Arlou Withers is joining us for that one again. Oh, our lovely Lou. So that'll be great. Aren't they? I love it. Because we have so many it's just so cool. Right, okay. Now look, the washi. I love the witch's hat. Look. Now this one, I might just pull that up. And this is the other nice thing about using good old glues, because the glues allow you to do that. Look, it looks like it's just part of it. Isn't it cool? It's so cool. And then my little bottle. Shall we put the little bottle here? Or is that, just stick it down, Leonie. You might change your mind. Shall I pop it here? Oh, it can just go around the edge there, actually, can't it? That's the thing with washi. There we go. Force it around that edge. Now, can I get the 3D form up? Yes, I jolly well can. There we go. And just make sure. Burnish it down. If you burnish it in situ. There. Oh, isn't the washi perfect? Look at that. It's just so good. It's so good. And this is washi too. I was going to put the washi lamp there as well, but I'll have to chop it down a bit because it's just a bit long. I want it about there, like so. Oops, like so. I adore these washi sheets. I just think they're magnificent. And the thing is, because you've got so much choice, and it's just the way, look at it, it just disappears into that background. They're just fabulous. Now, again, all I'm doing is decorating. You know, oh, it doesn't want to stick because my paint's still wet. All I'm doing is decorating. So it's just deciding which elements you're going for, which I adore because it's easy. It's just so easy. Isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, I love this. I do love the little robin though. Maybe he's a bit big though. Do you think? Is he a bit big or will he do? Will we be able to go, you know what? It doesn't matter because he's fabulous. There probably is a smaller robin. I bet you there's a smaller robin in the junk journal. Let me just have a little look in junk journal before I decide, before I make a decision, because there's so many, and I tell you what, there's so many elements in junk journal. One of the things I really wanted to use in here as well, but I thought, oh, I wanted to just pop loads of little tags in there. So your drawer will have loads of gorgeous little tags, but I thought, no. And I did actually think, oh, on the shelf, you could put the books. Because look at the gorgeous books. Hold on, I'll pop these out. So these are all your gorgeous die cuts. And I thought, look, on the gorgeous shelf. But they're just a bit big, just a bit big. But they look nice, don't they? There was a smaller one. There was a smaller robin, wasn't there? Was he in the ephemera or was he in here? I'll have a look in here first because it's just a... Oh, because look at all the little bottles. Now let's just stick with Robin Girl. Come on. Oh, Magic is Handmade. Let's use that. Harvest the Little Joys. That's nice too. Oh, Peppermint Mornings. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. On these sentiments, if you don't want the sentiment, the other side is always plain, ready to go. This is full of stickers. So all of these are beautiful stickers. So again, it might be some of these little pots. Look. Oh, the pots are so nice. I could put some of the pots on there. Couldn't I? Oh, Lou, I love this collection. Hello, Lou. Sorry, I forgot to say hello then. I love this collection, Lou. It's one of my favourites again. I was saying, though, you know, a lot of companies at this time of year don't bring good new because they're worried it's not going to sell. Because it's you know, it's a bad time of year for new craft stuff. But Stamperia have brought out something that's ridiculously gorgeous. Ridiculously gorgeous. Look at all these. Oh, gosh, they're so pretty. I could have had her actually peeping in window, couldn't I? It might have looked a bit freakish, though. Like, you know, just like, hello, looking in the window. And the little boy, because he looks a bit sad. I could have had him at the, like, looking in, can I come in? No. Oh, right, okay. So I'm looking for my little robin. So is there a robin in the... So this is the ephemera pack. Let's see if there's a smaller robin in the ephemera pack. I think they're all bigger robins. We're going to have to go with a bigger robin then, because it is what it is. Where did I put my last ditch effort before I give up on me? Before I just go, right, that's what we're having, is the die cuts. But I don't know where I've put my die cuts, everybody. How have I lost a pack of die cuts? Bear with, because I obviously haven't lost them. I just don't know where I've put them, which is very different from losing things, isn't it? No, they're not there. This is very interesting. They're not there. I haven't put them in my boxes. Have I put them under there? Oh, this is interesting. manage to do that? I'm sure they'll turn up, but they're just not turning up just yet. So we're going to put him. I know he's a little bit big, but I really want a robin in there. And I really want one of the sentiments. Harvest the little joys. Or magic is handmade. And I might have that. So I quite like it as you open the window. Magic is handmade. That's nice, isn't it? Washi pad. What about my washi pad? Is that where the little robin were? I know. But I don't want a washi robin because I need it to pop out. So if I do a washi robin, it's going to disappear in the background. You know what I mean? And that, are you saying big fox? Stick a big fox there. Or a big fox, or in corner. I mean, I could do. But no. Just a robin. It's just going to be a robin. Nice and subtle, everybody. Nice and subtle. We're not going to go bonkers. We're going subtle. One little robin, and that's enough. Because then in there, that's where you're going to be putting all your tags and things. So I don't want too many layers in there. Because obviously... too watery. Hold on. Because... I was thinking, why is it watery? It's Bond and Seal. My gel medium's here. With gel medium I'm after. So, that's why. Because it's the wrong product, darling. And I'm going to pop gel medium on there. Just like that. So my gorgeous little robin is just sat on that shelf. Now, that's inside, okay? Look at it. No, nobody wants a washi robin. I will use the washi robin, but for something else. Now, the front of the box. So, this is just our beautiful little hidden drawer. I mean, how gorgeous is that? Where you open that and you've got that beautiful little drawer decorated. Stunning, utterly stunning, stunning. But the front. So what I decided with this, obviously we've got all around the edges. I decided the frames. So this time I'm taking this, but I'm not going to have it opening because it's white. But what I've done with these, and I don't know if you can see, but I've got, it's our Sylvia off. Good night, lovely Sylvia. Thank you so much for joining us. So what I've done is shape them. Now, the way I've shaped them, let me just make sure I'm putting that in the right way. So that's going there, like so. I might use this one, I might not. My original plan wasn't using that one, actually. So all I've done, my original plan was using these two. So, one out of the 12 by 12 pad, one out of the 8 by 8. So you've got your variations. And actually, Harvest the Little Joys, beautiful. And I'm not going to go bonkers with it. I'm not going to put too much on it. You know, what's this? Are you after this again? Can't remember the last one, Mandy, what you wanted. And I thought, I'll finish it for Mandy, and I can't remember what it was. So, to shape them, all I've done is gone round just... I actually did it. I did it like this, actually. And I've just gone round the edges like this in the middle to give it a bit of movement. Okay? And that will give it shape. Just a little bit of shape. Okay? So, that's how I've done the shaping. But what I decided to do now, I know the stamps, I'm pretty sure the stamps have sold out. Have the stamps all gone, man? Like these ones? I'm pretty sure they have, but I wanted to show you a little, just a little technique. And it's a painty technique, actually. But with the stamps, now, this isn't really using the stamps as they are, really. Because I'm not bothered about that. But what I do want is... And I'm actually going to go for, so I've got the stamp I've used, and I'm not sure if we have any more stock. These have been so busy. Let me just have more water. I'm not now, mixed media pink frog paper. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about there. I've missed that. So, Next, I want the ink pad I want to use. My room today has gone ballistic. It's such a mess, isn't it? Right, so the ink pad I want to use, I don't want a dark ink pad. I'm rummaging. So what I want is, I want a lighter colour because I don't want it to be intense, and I want something that'll dry. Okay, so I'm gonna go for archival, right? Oh, go on, honey, Mandy's been poorly. What's this? What are you talking about? I've missed what you're talking about, everybody. Okay, so let's ink this up and then get it stamped. So what I want to do, okay, is, and I know it's light, so you can't see it much, okay, because it's light. Oh, the other one. So the other one's sold out. This one hasn't sold out yet. So it's light at the minute. Okay, so obviously I've got a lot of detail in that background, but I'm just adding a little bit more. So what I'm doing with this, oh, I could have done that a bit darker, couldn't I? Hey, look, it's already drying. It has already dried. So, shall I put a bit more on this side? I'll pop one more over here. Okay, the ink pad I'm using is Archival. Archival is a permanent ink pad, and this is coffee. I knew that the reason I'm using this one is because it'll dry. You know, obviously your VersaFine Clear is going to stay open a long time. I have used glue on this, so glue acts as a varnish. So if I'd have done this, oh, the box, get your drift. I get your drift now. Oh, do you know, if I finish it, absolutely. Otherwise, she's just going to have lots of... And I have to remember as well. That's the problem. Let's clean the stamp on here. If I remember and manage to finish it, I absolutely will do. There we go. So clean that on my background paper because obviously it looks gorgeous. And then, I really like these stamps. I really like these. They're just really good backgrounds, aren't they? You know, foliage trees. Really good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, take the paint. Now, don't be scared of this because it's really achievable, all right? This is definitely achievable. I'm going to take the darker brown, like so. I'm then going to take the lovely lilac to give it a bit of colour. So this will give it a real pop. Might even bring a bit of the blue in, but let's do this first of all. What you do need for this is a nice little brush. Now, let's find a little brush in my brushes. So, there we go. And I do need, oh, that's a bit knackered, actually. So is that. Okay. Oh well, it'll do. Right, let's water this down a little bit. Like so. So all I'm doing with this is, this brush is no good because it's got, I can see a little straggly bit and that'll do me head in. I have got a lot of brushes and some of them are really good, but some of them really aren't. There's one. There's a good one. That's a good one. That's a beaut. So what I'm doing is, right, so you're taking your stamp as your guide. It's only a guide. This isn't... What perfect? Yes, they would, Lou. Yeah, they'd work beautiful with our range. I think that's a nice thing with these stamps. They're very, they're handy, aren't they? They'll go with so many other things. You know, it's one of those that they'll be really nice along with other stuff. Now, I might have watered this down a bit too much, actually, because look, I've watered it down a bit too much, which means I'm not getting, da-da, we used paint, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can peel it back off. We can just wipe it back off again. Now, I will pick that paint up after. Let me just check if I need to actually water it down. That's better. Okay, so what you're doing is, and I'm doing it wrong way, I need to bring it into me. So what you're doing is, use your little finger as your guide, okay? Oh yeah, brush cleaner for me rubbish. And then just start to allow your vine to creep round. Okay, so as I say, I do need a thinner brush, don't I? As I say, you're using, see, definitely need a thinner brush because I'm making a right pig's ear of this. I'm making a pig's ear of it, darlings. Have I got a thinner brush? Oh, my brushes, ladies and gent. I should have a brush, shouldn't I? That's better. There. So, take your pen and just gently, I'm going to go with a bit of brown as well, and gently allow it to sort of follow the stamp, but this is where you put your interpretation. This is where you put your, and look, that were really wobbly because my hand had a wobble. Doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter. If it wobbles, that's absolutely fine. And then for your actual leaves, you can just do that little, squidge your paintbrush down, drag it out a little bit, and you've got your beautiful leaves. Now, the reason I'm doing this, and I'm picking up a little bit of green and a little bit of brown, the reason I'm doing this is because it gives it, when you've finished it, it looks, the paint will look really different. It'll look really, I'm putting a bit more on like paint I haven't watered down. It'll look, the actual paint will pop, and this makes your box look really arty. So it makes it, pick up half there, pick up half there. It makes it look different, you know. It doesn't then look like something that you've just put your paper on top of. Because the paint is on there, it looks really, it actually looks hand painted. People will be able to see that it's hand painted. See, actually, forget the thingy bit, the hard bit is the vine. So if the hard bit's the vine, I'm going to bring this closer. If the hard bit's the vine, forget about it. Just do this bit, just do the leaves. And because my background is shiny, because the glue I've used is a glossy one, the paint is matte. So it means you'll get a really nice, like the matte will really show on top of the shine of the paint. I wonder if you can see that already. Can you see this? And you're going to have to trust me on this because obviously this is the beginning. You won't be able to see how good it looks. But it is really, really effective. I once went many moons ago to an amazing workshop with Stamperia where we did some painting like this. And I've still got the box. Well, actually, I'll give it to my mum. So it's still at home. It's a lovely Christmas box. But the painted roses we did look absolutely amazing, and it is because they're different, you know, they really stand out. And you can put the leaves, I mean, now I'm just doing the leaves, but you can put the leaves anywhere. The stamp is just your guide, so the stamp just sort of shows you where to go and gives you an idea. But also, if you don't cover it, you've still got a really nice design in the background with the beautiful stamp. So it's a really nice way of using the stamp, but different, in a different way, not just stamping onto your project and just mixing it up. Now, the actual flowers in this, there isn't, I mean, you can see that stamp, it hasn't got any flowers in there, but that doesn't matter. We can still add colour, we can still add like design, so it does look like we've got the lovely flowers. Let me just do this one. The leaves are ridiculously easy. You're just using the point of your paintbrush and just lifting it up. So you're just literally putting your point down and then lift. And that will give you that really lovely leaf shape. See? But it's really different. Oh, please have a go with the rice paper. That's lovely, Vanessa. Rice paper is just so effective. So let me just do a few more leaves. And I won't get a chance to finish this. This is what I was saying about it. This one just being a bit of a show you and an ideas demo. I'll do some more with brown, and I'm picking half up with the brown, half with the green. So then you get a nice mixed leaf. So you get both those colours blending together. I really love doing this, you know. I find it very, very therapeutic, this. I find it very, you just get lost in your own little world. Utterly. No idea what time it is now. Look, I mean, this is a good brush, actually, because I'm just touching the surface and it gives me the perfect size for a leaf. And if you are using a brush, a bigger brush, use it near the bristles, because honestly it makes it look, it's so much easier. You've got way more control. And can you see here, like, where you can hardly see the leaves? Oh, what's happened? What has happened? What has happened? Right, oh, I know what's happened. I know what's happened. Guess what's happened? My phone has died. My phone has died. So obviously I was charging my iPad, but all along it was my phone that needed charging. The lights went out. I need to put 50p in meter. Now this is going to be very difficult because I'm not going to be able to, I haven't got an overhead camera. And that, I'm figuring, hold up. It's coming back, but it might be a bit slow. I'll put a few flowers and just tell you what I'm doing and then show you. Because I can't spin this camera, you see. Because, oh, it has come back. Hold on. Hold up. Let's just get it. Oh, I forgot that bit. I did think about charging my phone, then forgot. What am I doing? Office. So someone texted me, so it's gone dead. Now, let me do this. I wondered what happened then. And it's funny, because even though I should be able to work it out quite quickly, and yet I jolly well didn't. Right, that's there. And then that's there. So we haven't got a wire. And then, oh, did we do the camera? Yes, we did. Look at this, everybody. Technology. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Oh, yes, it's okay. I am going to finish this soon anyway. But now, look. Can you see? Oh, I love this. I love this. I know this might be a technique that's a bit faffy. I know it might be a technique that you like. But honestly, it does make a difference. You can see it. You can see the pain, and it looks hand painted. And that's a lovely thing. You know, yes, I'm following a stamp, but nobody knows that. And it looks really effective. And it's because of the matte paint. With the paint being matte, it just sort of pops off the back of that lovely, the shine of the glue. And that's why using a gloss, and I quite like, for stuff like this, I rather like a gloss glue, you know, because I always think it looks varnished and it looks like a finished piece. But then when you put a matte paint over top, absolutely perfect. And I'm picking up the two colours at once, so dip, and let's do a few. And as it dries, it'll be really obvious. It'll be dead obvious that it's got paint on it. But it's a lovely, lovely little technique, is this. And it's a bit different, you know. I mean, obviously, you don't do this for something that you need to get finished quickly, because this is time. It's a time-consuming project. But I tell you, it's really, really chilled. It's really chilled. I forgot to go to work. Oh, I once forgot to go to work. That's hilarious. Well, I forgot to do things like that. I've been in the supermarket when I should have been on TV, which was a bit awkward turtle. With Sarah as well, Sarah Davis, and I'm there in Sainsbury's. The waitress, actually, darling at the time. Those days have gone. No. There we go. Right, now then, let's see. Let's see where I'm up to with this. I will stop, but it is very addictive. And because I've got the idea of what I'm doing, so now I can just go off piste. You know, your stamp is going to give you a guide, but then you're literally just going and putting your leaves wherever you fancy. And honestly, have a go. It is easy. The hardest bit is finding a paintbrush that's thin enough. That's the hardest bit, because you have to have a super fine paintbrush. I mean, I know I've got loads of paintbrushes, but that's the thing. Get a super fine paintbrush and then just allow that to trail out. And then, I love that so much. Isn't that just beautiful? And then. So if I take the end of my little paintbrush now, and now I'm just doing dots, because these are going to be my little flowers, but they don't have to be anything, you know. A lovely dot like this, it's just a visual, isn't it? If you want to, and actually, let me just get you in a bit. So are you all talking about politics? So, popping my blob of paint, and then if I put a bit of blue there, and then take the blue, a blob of blue, and my blob of purple next to each other, and then you should get, you really want something like a thingy, cocktail stick. That's your best bet, but I can't find a cocktail stick. I've got a little paper stump, but just swirl them and you can get beautiful little kind of 4 roses. I'm not going to be doing a lot of these because obviously time, but you just put them next to each other and then swirl the colours together. Not enough purple in that, but they do look really pretty. Now obviously I'm not going to do loads of these because of time, so let's just do some dots here and there just to bring in a bit of colour. Alright, I want to do a couple more of them though, so I'm going to do a big blob of purple there. That didn't come out to be a big blob of purple. Big blob of purple there. Why is that not working? Oh, I'm picking up water. Blob of blue, and then just mix those together so you get your lovely little flowers. I want some more blue there now. Pop that on there, just pop that there like that, and then mix those together. Beautiful. Need a little bit more green there now. Oh, now I'm faffing. Right, I am faffing. I'm stopping it because otherwise this demo will be too long. There we go. There, let's mix that up. Okay, stop. I'll clean all this up in a second, but just now, realistically, I should let this dry. Tip of a rat's tail. Yeah, you could do tip of a rat's tail. Oh, Lucy, don't say that. Some people would use it to make paintbrushes. You have to be careful with stuff like that. Don't give people ideas. I'm going to make that one smaller. Let's, yeah. The things they use. Right, let me just get some water because I want to clean that little bit off there. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. I need to be able to get in to clean that off. I'm going to have to wait for it to shut up, faffing Leona. Right. Hey, it does dry quick though. That paint, most of green's already dry. Right, okay, it's paper stub is this. There. Right, stop faffing. I just needed to split those two up because they were too close to each other, which meant, oh, for goodness sake. Have you seen what I've done now? Oh, do you know what, Vanessa? I'm with you. I'm avoiding news like the plague recently. I'm just listening to books. And it's, yeah, I think sometimes it just gets a bit overwhelming, doesn't it? And when you know, like, you can't really make much of a difference with stuff, it just like, oh. So yeah, I'm a bit like that, Vanessa. I've never been so in the dark in my life, but I really am at the minute. Okay, now, obviously you do your painting, right? So you'd finish that off and make it all beautiful. I don't like this bit now. That bit I've squidged and I'm not sure. Oh, junk journals. Junk journals are now limited stock. So if you do want the junk journal, that is now limited stock. Okay. Now, let's just really quickly. Ah, thank you, Vanessa. Watching you cheers me up. Thank you. Well, Vanessa, doing this cheers me up, I must admit, because it's just calming and it is funny. You know, the craft is just beautiful. It is good for you, isn't it? It is good for you, is crafting. And I do think these lives are lovely because, you know, they are quite chilled, aren't they? Now, gel medium. I'm putting my gel medium on because it's got a ridge. So where I put that texture, I'm putting my gel medium in the texture. Now, I am using the gloss. Really, I should be using the matte for this because some of that gel medium is absolutely going to squidge out. So really, I should use a matte, but I haven't. So there you go. So I'm going to have it like this. Okay, I'm doing what I always do. I always do things the wrong way around. There's that expression that I use a lot. The bottom over the top. You know the expression. Oh, that wasn't very clean now, was it? That paintbrush, we'll put that paintbrush away. And then, so this is coming in here, like so. The lovely thing about gel medium is, it's okay, because I can pop that. Yeah, crafting is good for the soul. It definitely is. There, see? So we've got a cheeky bit of dimension. Like this. Yeah, the news is just... Sometimes social... Oh, I tell you what's driving me nuts with social media at the minute. The amount of AI films and people believe in them. Like animals. People really believe the animal ones, don't they? Don't you just think it's bonkers? Like, and I get the ones that aren't obvious. Like, some of them are not obvious. But some of them are really obvious. And you get people saying, oh, that beautiful otter saving a kitten. And it's like, it really isn't. It's really obvious this isn't what's going on here. And I tell you what's the thing. I noticed on one of them, on one of these AI ones, I mean, okay, whatever, you know, they're doing it so it's clickbait and they're getting loads of follows and they're probably getting money because they've probably monetized it, so they're probably getting money off it. But I also noticed that the people who believed it wasn't AI were then getting comments going, oh, you seem such a lovely lady, do you want to be my friend? And it's like, brilliant. So what you're doing is going around getting the people who actually believe it is true because you're thinking, they're gullible, they've fallen for it, they're going to fall for me being your best friend. And it's like, oh, this is horrible. It's just, but it's bizarre because they really don't even look real. Some of them are looking really real, but the otter saving a kitten does not look real. All right, let me just lift this up. That's what's bugging me recently. I love that it's only a bit of social media though. If the only thing in my life that's bugging me is a bit of social media AI, then that's fine, innit? Life's not that bad. Now this is why I should have used matte gel medium. Can you see? Because what I've done is got my gel medium there, which is shiny, but it's okay, we'll put it on the leaves. Which is shiny, so that would be shiny, but we'll put it on the leaves. Now, because I have put texture or I've made my frames, I've given that movement to my frame, it means they don't sit completely flat. And I love that. I think that looks really, really effective. I really like that as is, actually. But I will put a few more things on. Obviously, we've got our Harvest the Little Joys. And actually, if I'm careful, I can probably just dip it in my paint just to edge it, as I normally would. I normally would with my ink, but just dip it in my paint. And then we've got Harvest the Little Joys. So pop that down there. Let me let that dry for a second. But then I can put something in here. Now, what's that? That can actually happen. The bottom one's cockeyed, is it? Is it though? Right, let's have a look. There's the edge. Hold on, I need to look at it from a different angle. Oh yeah, you're 100% right. That's better, that's better. Just slightly. That's better. Now then. Oh, it does happen. It does happen. I've seen them. Oh, what? The otter can save kittens. It probably can happen. But you don't then get the cat reaching in to pick up a kitten with its paws as though it's human. You don't get that. It's like, this is so not real. I mean, otters can, absolutely, but it's really obvious it's not real. Right, I'm going to squidge that like this. I think you have to be super careful though, don't you? But I mean, it's like someone said, it doesn't matter if it's real or not, if people like it. You just have to be careful about the people who are commenting on your comments, don't you? And obviously you just have to be aware that they're making money off you. Right, okay, where have I put my journal? Junk journal. See, now I love that as it is. I love that. I know, she's got a good eye. Yeah, I know. I'm going to end up putting it in there, aren't I? Yes, Lillian. The kitten came out bone dry. That's the one, Lillian. Drives me nuts. It's just like, this isn't real. Came out bone dry. Absolutely bone dry. Hilarious. Now, I'm going to do one of them things again. I'm just looking through to find what I'm putting in my frame. I don't want anything too big because I want the frame to be obvious it is a frame. Oh, look at the little boy. So it's just looking through and deciding what I want. I mean, the hedgehog is adorable. Shall we do the sleepy hedgehog? Oh, I'm being really careful because I don't want to pop anything in my paint. So I'm trying to be super, super careful. Oh, isn't it funny, Lillian? Have you said that? Yeah, don't respond to. Yeah, they're not. I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, people who respond to them, and also, you know, they are making money, aren't they? You know, but yeah, you just don't respond. It's not. Yeah, they're not doing any harm. You know, no. They're just annoying, though, aren't they? If all you see is a load of guff that's not even real. I like all these. Can you tell? It's just a bit annoying when there's so much other, like, you know, there's some really good stuff out there, and it's like, although I love it because the stuff it feeds me is all really bonkers, as you can probably imagine, and I love it. I love the bonkers stuff. Right, I'm going on that thing again, everyone. I'm off on my little thing, popping out all of these because I think they're fabulous, and there's so much. Hold on a minute, I need to take my glasses off to see the landlocked areas. That's been my issue. I can't see because of the glasses. Okay, let me just pull this off. They just irritate me though. I tell you why they irritate me, because if you respond saying this is ridiculous, then you obviously get 5 million of them, don't you? No, I haven't seen oh no, giant knitted cats. No, I haven't seen them. They sound fabulous. What are the giant knitted cats? Oh, I love that. Yes, you are right, actually, Lucy. They do. Some of them do rip off artists with AI. I mean, the AI with the cat thing, I think we're safe. But some of them do rip off artists. Absolutely. I did see a comment the other day, actually, and this was terrible. It's in one at Craft. I'm chatting now as I put this together. I'm off. So, someone was talking about good old Tamu And I mean, we've all got our what we think about Tamu, haven't we? But I mean, anyway, I'm not going to go on to debating Tamu, but someone actually put on this car group that I'm in, she said, oh, Tamu's great. And she said, and you can get some really good stuff from like the well-known companies, like Simon Says Stamp. And it's like, no, Simon Says Stamp does not sell his stuff on Tamu. If it says it's Simon Says Stamp, it's been stolen. It's like, oh my gosh, there's still people. But I suppose that's the problem. People just don't realise that there are people on there who are absolutely stealing, just blatantly stealing. And it's, I mean, there's people who aren't. There's people who are not. They're not all dodgy. I know they're not all dodgy. But there's some dodgy ones. But it's like, I couldn't believe there are still people who think that's. But I suppose you are, if you don't know, if you haven't heard, then you won't know, will you? It's just information, isn't it? You know, like you're not born knowing everything. But it did surprise me. So look how beautiful that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Crochet cat. Oh, I'm going to do that, Lillian. Cat crocheted by elderly lady. That sounds great. That's ticking every box already right there, Lillian. That sounds fabulous. I love that. I want to go and look at big cats. That's what I'm doing tonight, Lillian. I'm going to go and look at big crocheted cats. That'll make me all happy. Give me a big crochet cat any day. Right, that's there. I haven't finished this. I'm going to be going around the outside. I need to faff about a bit where like this has got a bit green and I need to balance it out. So, but obviously that'll be for another day. I just need to, I'm going to pop a little leaf on the top there. I love this. These are all the ephemera embellishments from the Junk Journal. And I just love them. I bet you'll forget. I bet I will. I'm going to really try and remember. What I'll do is remember there's something to do with crochet cats, but I'll forget what I'm meant to be looking up. Crochet cats, elderly lady. Big crochet cats, elderly lady. Let's see if I can remember. Oh, good grief. My brain then we're doing, right, well, you need to think of something that will make you remember. And if you do that, it has to obviously be dodgy because that's what your brain will remember. So now my brain is obviously going on to cats and other words for cats to help me remember, Lillian. Oh, good God. Right, I want to pop that just there. So I don't want to tuck him inside the frame because otherwise we won't see his nose. There, that'll do. Right, I'm going to stop. I'm going to walk away. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Amanda's just going to get loads of half-made boxes in about 3 years' time because I'll forget. They'll be in a box somewhere. Let me put my lids on and then show you. Isn't that beautiful? Now, obviously, I do need to finish this. This isn't finished. However, cats. Well, this is the thing. This is how I'm going to have to remember it, Vanessa, with the different word for cats, because otherwise it won't stick in my head. So I'm going to have to think of crocheted, yes, crocheted pussies, aren't I? There, because it's the only way I'll remember it. Look how beautiful that looks. Yes, it will fit. Isn't that just gorgeous? Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't it? And you know what? I love this because there's not much on there. There's the 2 frames, a bit of painting, and the paper. You know, and obviously I am going to finish the painting. The painting is the thing that needs finishing, but I love that. And I just love that looks so pretty. Isn't that beautiful? And of course you can still use that because that's going to close, so you can still put things in there. So it's not like it's just for fancy. You can actually use it. And that's it. And it'll look really nice. Oh, I'll have to put some on the spine because then it can sit on the spine like a book. Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? So that was today's make, and that was today's make. So two lovely makes. Isn't this collection just beautiful? Beautiful collection. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Everybody, now you know what you need to do. It's that time of the day. It's that time of the day where we need you to type win. So everybody type win. Check out the website because obviously I know we've had a lot of sellouts. It has been a very, very busy day. So thank you ever so much. I'm going to get rid of that because that's getting on my nerves. It has been a really busy day. Thank you ever so much. And it's gorgeous. Make sure you share. Share what you make because we want to see what you've been creating with this beautiful... Oh, sorry. With this beautiful collection. Share, share, share. But yay, all the wins are coming through. Someone's gonna win 25 quid. And I'm seeing the wins coming through from YouTube as well as Facebook. So you're all in with a chance. Thank you for joining me today, me and our Mandy. Thank you ever so much. Our Mandy is back. So your orders are going to be processed a lot quicker now because you don't have to rely on me. So thank you ever so much for your patience. Right, I'm going to pick now, everybody, okay? I'm going to pick now. I'm just going to get back to the beginning of the wins. It's like, where's the wins? Nope, it's not there. Let me just get back to the beginning of my win. There's the beginning of the wins. Okay. Oh, it's moved it then. How's it moved it? There. There's my beginning, right? I'll close my eyes. This makes me scared. And I don't just go back to the beginning. I do go up and down. So I don't just, right, let's do that. Woohoo! Mandy Hepworth! You are our winner! Yay! Lovely Mandy, well done, Mandy Hepworth. Our winner. Congratulations, Mandy. I know I'm gonna have to put somebody else's win up in a minute, or a congratulations. But Mandy, congratulations. You are our winner. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Kathy, I'm gonna put yours up and then I'm gonna get it back off again. But that's the only way of getting Mandy's off, otherwise it just stays there. Mandy, congratulations. If you can email us, get on the website. Have a look on the website. You'll see the email on the website. If you can email us, and then obviously Mandy can sort out that £25 for you that you can shop with on our website. Congratulations! And thank you, everyone. What a beautiful collection. I really hope you love it. I hope you love it when you receive it. And I can't wait to see what you've made. It's been really, really good. Now, I can't remember... I don't know if I'm doing any lives with All and Crate this week because obviously they're in the middle of the cyber spectacular. So I'm not sure if we're doing any lives. I'm sure our abs might have even messaged me today. So I'll have a little look. But if not, now on Sunday I'm at Hobby Maker. So I won't be doing a live on Sunday. Oh, but maybe we'll be able to work something out actually. So yeah, I won't be joining you on Sunday, but if there is any more All and Crate ones, I will let you know this week. All right, lovelies, thank you ever so much. It's been a lovely day, hasn't it? I'm tired now. I'm ready for a lay down, but I'm going to finish my little box. What time is it? It's nearly tea time. All right, everybody, thank you. You take care, look after yourselves, and we'll be back with you very soon indeed. Oh, you've all been amazing, everyone. That's what our Mandy says, because you have. I love your chats. Take care, everyone. Watch out for those cats. And hold on a minute. Crocheted cat. Oh, I can do it now. Look, because I've got my phone. I can do it now. Is it on Insta or is it on Facebook, Vanessa? Can't believe I'm asking you about crocheted cats. Crocheted cats by old lady. I'm going to find that now. Okay, watch the cats. Watch out for the cats and the otters and the beavers and things. It's on Facebook. I'm going to find it. That's me, innit? That's me down a crocheted cat hole.